What are you doing to attract money? Just as I was about scripting this episode, I came across a quote from Alex Hormozi. He said, "You can't be busy and broke." Very apt indeed. Across the length and breadth of Nigeria and much of Africa are kids, youth, men, women prowling about looking for human heads to give to Babalawo, native doctor or medicine man to make for them money-making talisman. You have sultans, emirs, chiefs hopping over to the capital, Abuja, and state capitals looking to see the presidents and governors so as to get contracts and crumbs from the government while tarnishing the image of their exalted stools and institutions. This is shameful. You have vice chancellors of universities have to pay homage to the Minister of Education and chairman of the Senate of the House and Senate committees on education to oil the machine. Same thing with CEOs of big companies in the private sector. Whenever a Fortune 500 company CEO visits Nigeria, the first point of call is normally to help to Abuja, to the presidency. To do what? They call it PR. Some say it's protocol. It's the same all over Africa. But when companies set up offices in the UK, in the US, the managing directors or CEOs don't visit 10 Downing Street or the White House. Why? Is Africa different? What a shame. Let me share a little back and forth I had with one of my clients recently to show you how to live your life and attract money in the new world order where more than half the human race is online at one time or the other. That is 4.5, almost 4.5 billion people you can do business with all over the world and add value to their lives and insanely make money. See below the conversation with my client. Without my replies, there are 8 lines in that message from the client. Let's get started. Beautiful, sir. Thanks for the correction. Number 2, well done, sir. I truly appreciate your efforts and cooperation on this project. Okay, sir. Thanks very much. I cannot describe my joy at this milestone. Can I have your account details against later in the day? Sir, can I have account details now? I shall appreciate, sir. Sir, I'm so grateful for the distance so far covered in my work despite my unavailability. I shall give you a call immediately I'm free, sir. God bless you real good. I appreciate you, please. I sure do. Have a nice day, sir. And then I see a credit of $500,000 naira hit my account. I didn't ask for a kobo when I was delivering all the value. I just did the work and the client appreciated the effort and paid more than I ever expected. What did I do next? I told the client he'd overpaid me, that I would accept just 25% of the payment only, out of which I would pay the people that worked with me half of it and keep half for myself. That is 12.5%. But meanwhile, I will keep 75% of what he paid me for the continuation of the project or return to him. Either way, I'm talking about a highly placed personality, a gentleman who understands the value of what you are providing to him or her. So that is how you make money today, by providing massive value. When I asked, what are you doing to attract money? Don't tell me the country is hard, customers are not buying, everybody is broke, and so on. Don't tell me the president, the governor, senator, rep, councillor are all making life hard for the people. They're all bad because the world and politicians have always been bad. They buy yachts, private aircrafts, bulletproof SUVs to cruise around rather than fix the roads. The more expensive, the better, especially in a place like Nigeria. They travel in large convoys because they want to beat traffic and have no time for you, the so-called voter. They live large at taxpayers' expense. They give you palliatives like a bag of rice that can't buy a loaf of bread to insult your intelligence and denigrate you. That's how they subdue you and break your spirit. When the next election cycle comes, they hire thugs to snatch ballot papers, bribe INEC officials to alter election results, actually bribe INEC, Independent National Electoral Commission officials, the president, chairman of that body, to alter election results in their favor. Recently, Osita Chidoka, a highly placed personality, has recently released a story, Nigerian elections, assessing conduct and execution of polls. It's an amazing. I want you to watch a few seconds snippet of that video. It shows how INEC manipulates election results in favor of their preferred candidates. Note you, mind you, I'm not a politician. I'm just alerting you what you need to do to make money. The politicians even bribe you with salt, rice, wrapper, so you have nothing against them because they have paid you up front. Next time I ask you, what are you doing to make money or attract money? Don't tell me you are on 2 weeks dry fasting for God to bless you, because God does not bless ungodly and lazy people. Why is God only blessing pastors, their wives, their children, and their families? Because they, the pastors, have worked hard to perfect strategies and tactics to collect millions of dollars and naira monthly from their congregation in the form of tithes, voluntary donations, and offerings. That's why the pastors are the ones dancing all the way to the bank. Pastor Abel Damina, the senior pastor of Power City International, headquartered in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria, recently recanted what he has been preaching years back. Yet, he didn't return all the money he made by his wrong preachings, according to him. So the rich pastors get richer, and you poor church goer remain poorer, singing in the choir, doing other menial jobs to be noticed by the pastor and his wife, so you can get crumbs from the master's table. The Bible says, he who does not work does not eat. A word is enough for the wise, they say. We live in a digital world where information and knowledge are freely available 24 hours per day, 365 days a year, globally unadulterated. But knowledge is not power. As people erroneously say, knowledge is potential power. Unless you put knowledge into work, it's useless and valueless and worthless and inconsequential and unusable. You can have all the knowledge in the world, have 7 PhDs and 40 years experience, and remain broke because the knowledge you have is not useful to anyone except the people you manage to deceive once. Knowledge becomes useful when you know how to apply it. That's what execution is all about. Learning how to execute is a skill. Everybody needs execution skills. Without that, you are going to remain grounded, complaining until thy kingdom come. How no one is understanding you, how unjust the society is. Societies have always been unjust. They killed Jesus the Messiah, they killed Socrates, they killed Martin Luther King, they killed Malcolm X, they killed J.F. Kennedy, they killed Delegiwa, they killed Mahatma Gandhi, a scoundrel. He was. But that's a story for another day. They colonized Africa. They enslaved black men, Arabs and whites, black against black. They shot our friend Trump recently. Putin is trying to kill Zelensky. Society and the world have always been unjust. So, forget about how the society treats you. Live above the society. Use the weakness of the society to triumph. In a society where everybody is weak, corrupt, self-centered, nepotistic, a tribal bigots, ethnic racists, and die-hard lazy, you can become insanely wealthy. Insanely wealthy, yes, if you can learn how to execute. If you can be the only one who wakes up at 4 a.m. to execute or learn how to execute. In a sea of gray balls, the red ball stands out. You attract money by being bold, customer-centric, selfless, working day and night to learn new skills, imbibing the hard work ethic. Skills like decision-making, time management, sales, marketing, scaling the unscalable, content creation, communication, speaking with clarity, writing, self-mastery, project management, building funnels, design skills, team building, emotional intelligence, interpersonal skills, excellence orientation, leadership, talent management, online community management, etc. Most of the above skills are what we call are actually skills within skills. They are called meta skills. And you have to understand them at least at the basic level. How come Africans can't manufacture bicycle spoke and can't maintain their roads? Yet Africa has thousands of engineers, but dependent on Europeans. And now Chinese to build their roads. Do you think leadership is easy and cheap? If you want to attract money at will, learn multiple skills. Yes, learning multiple skills is hard. It takes years. It takes donkey years before you start enjoying the benefit. That is why 99.99% of people would not do it. They rather steal. They rather enmesh in corruption. They rather bribe to get their ways, to get their way, to corner the system. Learning multiple skills give you unassailable advantage if you are the only one grinding it. Better still, you can cut the time it takes you to learn all these skills, what the gurus call learning curve, by getting a mentor or a coach or both. A personal coach will show you where to hit the nail. So instead of spending 10 years trying to figure out why your house, that is your finances, is shaking and falling apart, you can learn it in 10 hours and go on and learn other skills and rapidly build your skills portfolio. That's how it is done. The biggest names you hear about out there making waves and making tons of money have powerful coaches covering their back, and that's why they are wildly successful. The quotation, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. has been attributed to Aristotle, Plato, and several professors or Harvard professors, but it does not matter who said it. Who said it doesn't matter. What matters is its import. Education is the easiest way to claw yourself out of poverty. It's not cheap and it's not expensive. All you have to do is to reorder your priorities. One of my penny pinching students not long ago asked me, but you said to get my book on Amazon would not cost more than 50K. Why are you now telling me it would now cost 450K? And added the punchline, 50K and 450K are worlds apart. This is my answer, or here is my answer. A loaf of bread was 250 naira not long ago. Today, it's 1,000 naira. The bigger loaves are bigger loaves are 2,000 naira. About 450 naira exchanged for $1 not long ago. Today, $1 fetches 1,630 naira. Recently, an analyst whispered to me, if you have money, buy dollars, because a naira will soon be 2,000 naira to $1. So don't pinch pennies. Don't be penny wise and pound foolish. Invest in elevating your skill set and day and night. And when you start making millions, your mindset about money will evolve. You make tons of money when you have skills people who need your service can't do without. So next time I ask you, what are you doing to attract money? Tell me I'm building skills that would make me indispensable.